Some people say sorry before they even know what happened. A door bumps them, they apologize. Someone else is late, they apologize. It's not politeness. Psychology says it's something far more revealing. Let's break down the real psychology behind why some people apologize for things that aren't their fault. 1. They learn that conflict was dangerous. Psychologists say chronic over-apologizing often develops in environments where conflict led to punishment, silence, or anger. As children, saying sorry quickly became a way to diffuse tension before it escalated. As adults, that reflex never turned off, even when nothing is actually wrong. 2. They equate calm with safety. Research on hypervigilance shows that constant apologizing can be a nervous system response, not a thought-out choice. Apologizing restores calm faster than waiting to see how someone reacts. It's less about guilt and more about controlling the emotional temperature of a room. 3. They were taught their presence was an inconvenience. This comes from a pattern called relational minimization. Some people grew up feeling like they took up too much space, physically, emotionally, or otherwise. Saying sorry becomes an automatic response to simply existing near other people's problems. 4. They fear being perceived as difficult. Psychology links this to social threat sensitivity. For some, being seen as demanding or difficult feels more dangerous than being seen as wrong, so they apologize preemptively, hoping to avoid ever being labeled that way. 5. They've confused responsibility with ownership. Some people were raised to believe that if something went wrong nearby, they were somehow involved. This comes from diffuse accountability, a pattern where boundaries between self and others become blurred. Someone else's bad mood, a stranger's frustration, even the weather ruining plans, all can trigger an apology that was never theirs to give. 6. Apologizing feels safer than being misunderstood. Psychologists say some people would rather take blame they don't deserve than risk a conversation about what actually happened. Saying sorry ends the moment quickly. Explaining themselves feels like a risk they'd rather not take. If you've ever apologized for something that clearly wasn't your fault, psychology doesn't say you're weak or overly sensitive. It says somewhere along the way you learned that peace depended on you shrinking first. Real change doesn't mean apologizing less out of stubbornness. It means learning that you're allowed to take up space without needing forgiveness for it.
Scribe and keep decoding the human mind.